we can do a speed run through this one. Jets Broncos. Denver is surprisingly favored in this one. I mean, I know they're in Mile High, so one of the best home team advantages in the league. They got that going for them at least. Denver -1.5. Yeah, so I I hope Zach Wilson builds on his performance from Sunday night, and for that reason, I'll go ahead and I feel kind of sick taking another team against the spread, but I think the Jets are better than the Broncos. I mean, I talked about it all week, or not all week, but when we were putting together our power rankings, or you asked us what our thoughts were, I kept wanting the Jets higher. So I'll take the Jets in this one. It's not going to move the needle either way because this Broncos team is putrid, but hopefully Zach Wilson can build upon a nice performance. And I just happened to pick up a little nice dynasty asset in the league that we always talk about, Mr. Brees Hall. So he is apparently going to be fully ramped up this week. And I mean, Dalvin Cook has looked bad. Michael Carter has looked even worse. So I expect Brees Hall to get, I mean, we were talking about it earlier, probably 70% of the work. And if Brees Hall shows what he did last year, I mean, this Jets team could rely on the run game, get just enough from Zach Wilson, and who knows? This defense could lead them to a playoff appearance at least, and maybe Rodgers is back by then. But what you got in this one?
Yeah, I think this is one of the sneaky games of this week. I think this could end up being a very entertaining game to watch. Um, you've got a really good Jets defense going up against Denver, which, for all of the woes and the fact that they're 1-3, um, the offense has looked okay. And by offense, I mean Russell Wilson's looked okay. The playmakers, you haven't seen the steps from a guy like Jerry Jeudy that you'd want to see. They can't seem to give Marvin Mims a consistent amount of touches. He's averaging I believe it was 6.4 yards per route run, not per catch, per route run. So when he gets on the field and he runs a route, on average, they're going to get 6 yards. Whether he's just, when he's on the field, they're just giving him those 40-yard balls. And then on the Jets side, you couldn't ask for a better game to help build Zach Wilson's confidence off of that Week 4 game against the Chiefs. Through those first 3 weeks, he plays the Bills, the Cowboys, and the Patriots, 3 of the toughest defenses in the NFL. Chiefs, tough in their own right, but he played well. Now you get the worst defense in the league. Not even really close at this point in time. I think this could be like one of those games we walk out and we're like, dude, the Jets are going to be okay. Like, we talked
Yeah.
about it in the takeaways pod of like they might be okay. Fair or not, and right or not, we could be walking out of this one being like, dude, Zach Wilson might be able to do enough to get them to where they want to be. So I'm also going to be taking the Jets in this one.
Let's go.
I will say though, I do think that Denver's offense might look kind of good against a good Jets defense. I've just got a weird inclination that I said this game could potentially be a pretty good one, and I think it's because the Broncos defense might be able to play pretty well, or Broncos offense rather, would have a nice day against a really good Jets defense.